Welcome back, fellow shop rats. Even though it's into February, one of our channel viewers asked a question about what my New Year's resolution is. So let's watch the show intro, and I'm going to tell you because it applies directly to the channel. I'm Mike, and this is
Buy Cars Shop.
I'm going to be right up front and state it right out of the gate that I didn't change my resolution much for 2023. It's pretty much the same resolution that I used in 2022, and that is 1080p. I did upgrade it from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second. And that may sound kind of funny, but when one of the channel viewers asked the question, I chuckled because I had just been working on some videos and was very conscious of the fact that I am doing my videos in a higher resolution. Now, all kidding aside, and I am serious, I've done some in 4K this year also, but I'm sticking with the 1086 or the 1086. Yeah, that's a tractor. I'm sticking with the 1080p, but I am bumping it to 60 frames per second. Now, in all seriousness, I don't generally do resolutions like was being asked about.
I just don't have any resolve.
I find that resolutions tend to be an exercise in disappointment, failure, and regrets. Duddy, you know what I'm talking about, right? In all seriousness, I don't do resolutions, but I do set goals, and I do decide to implement changes for a new year, and I definitely have done that for the channel. One of the things that I decided to do was step up my game and turn out some higher quality content for you, the viewers. So we upped the audio game with some new wireless microphones for the camera, which has presented some new challenges in video editing and in video filming because I trust technology about as far as I could throw my truck. That's only because I work in technology every day. But it's adding to my production time, and that's okay. But something else you'll notice that's happening slowly in the shop is I'm adding more and more lights. I really don't want the channel to become a technology game, but I have to admit that adding more lights, I noticed particularly on a couple of the last videos, the video quality is just accelerated to a much higher level now. And I'm very happy about that. It always comes down to me making a choice between spending money on projects and spending money on the technology for doing the show. I tend to go and spend the money on the projects because I feel like the content quality has always been pretty good. Of course, there's always room for improvement. But I know that the technology can be an endless rabbit hole of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, I'm not wearing one today, but most of you know that I'm in a rock band, lead singer, lead guitar player for the band Iron Fist, and one of my main influences in that came from 1975 by a little band called Kiss. And no, the name Kiss doesn't stand for Knights in Satan's Service or anything else, but I like to think of it as keep it simple, stupid. Now, that's not what KISS stands for either. KISS doesn't stand for anything except exactly what it says. KISS. Mwah. Paul Stanley's lips inspired the name. You're not here for a history lesson. However, I always think about that. Keeping it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. I really try hard to do the most that I can with everything I have. And I tend to approach that in most areas of life. I rarely upgrade something until I am getting the maximum out of what I already have. Once my skills exceed or the need exceeds what I have, then I'll look at upgrading. Otherwise, it just becomes a measuring contest over who's got the greatest and biggest software. And I'm not interested in playing that game. Or it could be hardware. That's true too. I'm always trying new things on the channel. We did an episode, now it's probably, by the time you see this, it's definitely a month ago, where I took a project from beginning to completion when I painted that bumper for that Mad Max Cummins Dodge truck. I kind of enjoyed that, and yet the philosophy of the channel, the foundation of the channel has always been spending a day with Mike in the shop. However, I felt like it would be interesting to put out a video that took that bumper project from bare metal to bolting it on the truck and watching the customer drive away with it. So there's definitely times I'm going to be mixing things up. And I'm going to have some other videos that are going to be a bit different that I'll interject once in a while. But for the most part, I'm really just focusing on upping the game as far as simple things I can do to improve the video quality. As we've mentioned, the audio, there's going to be more lighting come, which is ironic because my shop is actually quite lighted as it is, but we can still add a lot more light. And one thing that I've learned in 30 years or 20 years or whatever it's been that I've been doing digital video work, the greatest way to improve the quality of a video is just more light. Digital photography works better where there's a lot of light. So those are the goals that I'm working on in 2023. Some of them we've already achieved, other ones we're going to continue to strive for and work for, like I said, by adding more lights in the shop so the video content is better. There may be a few other things we're going to sneak in there and shoot out to you guys too, so we'll just have to see how that goes. That's it. I don't set resolutions, but I do set out to meet some goals, and I definitely have done that for the YouTube channel. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Hey, Terry, thanks for asking again. I greatly appreciate it. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, yeah, we're over on the Face thing. Instagram loves us, gives us cookies and all of that stuff. And, of course, we're here on YouTube, so share the videos, tell other people about us, and get more people to subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. So that's going to do it for this one. We'll catch you on the next one.
Rock!